from home vibe when it comes to the Pacific Northwest, but this is a very interesting matchup where basically the floor becomes lava with these two characters.
It should be an explosive matchup, and I know that's a little bit cliche, but
on the nose.
it's really on your nose. Exactly. You can't really do anything about it. We've seen MVD be a little bit more aggressive with his options, and I think it could pay off, actually. Try to drown out Kazuya before he drowns you.
Yeah, but what a crazy win it would be for Nito to make this one happen. Definitely, SoCal, Kazuya made on the rise, top 5. Definitely been vying for the title of best player in SoCal as well for the past couple of years.
Careful here, MVD setting up for a lot of things.
He just went past the grenade.
The grenade was great, perfectly positioned in order to avoid exactly what was coming, which was either an electric wind-caught fist or some jank that Kazuya can abuse. Despite that, MVD still alive.
Oh, and that was a mistake
Not
in
anymore.
terms of like where the C4 was. Hey, you know what? Sometimes it happens to you. Oh no, the Gina just could not get past that immediately. I will say that Kazuya's recovery options do allow him a great deal of measure on how to deal with Nikita, but sometimes you just get trapped on platform. That's exactly where MVD wanted to corner Nito in that case. But Nito's still trying to fight out.
And Fro, I'm loving the aggression that both of these competitors are showing. Specifically, I want to pinpoint MVD's accuracy when it comes to the explosives. Because right now, we've seen those grenades, we've seen those E4s. Of course, he blew himself up earlier. But in the majority of times, it is those grenades helping him survive those Kazuya Zero deaths.
That shield MVD put up in the last second save for another electric wind godfist confirmed. And Nito right now just trying to police the skies and keep this less control happening. Oh,
nice.
I don't know if that was supposed to be Ferp's tech nair to ledge in order to continue on that advantage streak, but nevertheless.
I'm telling you, those grenades have been saving MVD every single time. They've been crucial.
Oh, look at that. That was a smart use of the up B hitbox by Nito to blow up Cypher. But I can't believe MVD just completely ignored the Tekken cutscene with the grenade. Like, what the heck?
Nah, you can't fool me. That was a faulty Cypher. Like, it had a malfunction because that was a little ridiculous. Careful here. You don't want to get caught up in those platforms, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you can see Nito starting to, like, he's basically making it so MVD has a hard time sticking on the ground for the most part. Hey, look at that. That C4 actually saved his bacon. But there we go. First tech, catching the roll in. But no, nothing materialized there for Nito. He dropped it somewhat. Has to be careful with the up tilt. He actually pulled the shield out in time.
Nice. Stock not gone quite yet. Those slow platforms are going to be extremely helpful for MVD to just pretty much control the whole area. Great Demon Eyes to just stop him in his tracks. Now this could be it, bro. One more hit could decide this.
A lot of lesser players will struggle with Nikita just coming right at them, and Nito just stared it down and fired those laser beams right in the face. Look at that, the step back fair. Nito's on it. He's definitely, it feels like he's starting to really work on closing out some of his mistakes. But oh man, another kick. MVD still living to Snake is a beefy boy, but it's looking pretty grim this game 1.
Yeah, great decision making when it comes to landing. At least he gets to survive for a little bit longer, but he's eating those Demon Eyes every single time. That could have been extremely dangerous, but still surviving quite a lot. Those Nikitas seem a little bit maybe too much, but right now at least the stock is gone. Hey, we could see some crazy stuff from Snake, especially at this kind of percent.
Especially if MVD gets a setup into that Barbarian Slice fair. That spike doesn't matter what health you're at. But Nito just needs to slow play this. Oh, he thought MVD was going to try to, I think he was anticipating dash attack. Just wanted to up in response. But so far, MVD's built himself a home underneath that platform. He's making so Nito has a hard time getting past. The bombs away, and look at the damage. Just build and build. Still rage drive though. Nito just did access that instead, driving all the way through.
Oh no, he ate that up smash. What? That was really good from both of them. Really, MVD finding the deciding factor for the match to at least get a little bit closer by the end. I'd love to see a little bit more of this, especially in small stages. I think it's very interactive.
The way that game ended, Nito was like, "Oh, hold up, I had it set so you can actually escape cutscene. So let me change the settings." Nevertheless, going right back to small battlefield. Let's see if Nito can keep extending this lead.
Very neutral.
I love this stage.
Very neutral. The most neutral. Some would say even. I'm some. I say that.
You're awesome.
Yeah. I say that this is the most neutral stage. You can quote me on that. I don't care.
Yeah,
It's
one
facts.
thing I learned recently is that when it comes to Snake, a lot of the grenades and specifically grenades, they'll actually have a smaller hitbox size for Snake when he's the last one to hold it than for his opponent, and vice versa. So if you re-grab those grenades and toss them back at Snake, he'll have a larger hitbox if you guys trade.
That's a nice bit of info.
Yeah, that way you can abuse grenade. He slammed him right down on the plastic of that grenade. My gosh, Nito. Definitely showing his expertise in this matchup and really getting past and flummoxing.
There's no
way. And he didn't get the kill on that. My man is flabbergasted.
No rage, I guess, and that's a free 20% once again. He's getting close to the 50s. This could actually be enough for Kazuya to just take it if he manages to find a good read or a great condition option. But again, Nikita sending him all the way across the stage.
Yeah, that was too far away from the demon laser to do much about MVD's standing. So he just ledge trapped him from a whole country away.
That's true. Oh, that could have been a great read,
Trying to get with these sneaky fall-throughs, but Nito's just too smart for it.
Exactly.
The other thing that MVD was telling me about this matchup beforehand was that if he crouches, he can actually mitigate a lot of Electric Wind God Fist. But we're just not seeing him able to crouch whatsoever because Nito's like, you know what? I have like 80 other moves I can hound you with, so I'm not stuck just with the Electric Wind God Fist.
Not quite yet. Another Nikita opportunity.
He turned it off.
Great job from Nito to just come back into safety, just fishing for those C4s. And I mean, eventually one of them will land. It's either an MVD or Nito, but one of them will explode by that weapon.
But nevertheless, like even though it blew up in MVD's face, Nito got stuck in the bit of the end lag after Electric Wind Godfist, so he wasn't able to chase down MVD. And the thing is, these trades just keep going on for MVD. They're beneficial no matter what.
Oh, for sure.
So Nito just has to chart a path through, and there we go. Just too short, and MVD knew when to pull the trigger on that dangerous Texas-sized up tilt.
And now watch him go because he's racking up percent like crazy, all the way up to 70%, and it's not stopping. Fro already on the triple digits, almost a stock gets taken. This could be it, and he does that. MVD with a phenomenal string, getting a clean stock.
Did you smell that? I smell some campfire.
It's
fire. I smell some cooking.
It is fire.
I smell some comfy ramen noodles on the skillet. You want to know why I smell that, sir? Because MVD has decided to camp. He is camping. He has set it up here in the idyllic Cascades out here in Eugene, Oregon. My man's got a cat. He's got a skillet out there because he's cooking with gas.
Yeah, that was pretty exciting. I can't lie. I'm sure that you guys popped off as hard as I did because that was absolutely ridiculous. But now we are going into Kalos, a stage that Nito has proved time and again why it's so good for Kazuya.
Yeah, because you can mitigate the distance difficulty that a lot of the FGC characters and Kazuya have by using that vulnerable dash crouch that Kazuya has, just to dip underneath any kind of hitboxes being thrown laterally. The thing is that Snake isn't really going to be policing things laterally until he's got like an edge guard possibility. Good job there by MVD just blowing up Nito's advantage string. He tried to just combo him into oblivion, and MVD said, no, we're not going to do that.
Oh, wow. Wait, what? You phased through him?
Okay, yeah, I guess it was still invulnerable. Nevertheless, Nito just changed the rules of the game.
That is absolutely bonkers. Watch out. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the roll read. Instead, gets punished by the Demon Eyes. No.
Oh, no.
This is going to be...
Oh, see? And that was so smart. He's starting to learn his lesson there because he's picking the opportunities where MVD can frame perfect pull-out grenade. So he tried to step back and punish him for that. No Demon Laser, though. He has to be careful. That slight mistake is all MVD needed to do to capitalize, sir.
All right, not a huge deficit, something that we could definitely see come back. We've seen it before. We can see it again. However, Nito already
it blew up nevertheless.
Pushing it up all the way up to the triple digits.
Because he tossed the grenade himself and knocked back MVD further, so Nito couldn't keep him close. That is kind of the thing that's really made it so that MVD's been able to stay one step ahead since game 2.
Oh, adios. Oh,
no.
Okay.
Kalos.
No rage, I guess. I don't know.
No rage, and Kalos working against him.
Yeah.
And Snake being heavy as heck.
Oh, careful.
He was ready for the reflector.
Right? Also, that put the shield very low, dangerously low. So that's, hey, I've seen some jank with that Kazuya reflector. So, I mean, MVD got lucky on that one.
No, I think that was planned.
Well,
I think he knew it was coming.
Oh, adios.
Oh,
Ahora
no.
sí. Ahora sí. There you go. Ahora sí.
Oh, you thought you could act. Nito's like, no. Time for the unplayable, unskippable cutscene to go through.
The blast zone definitely helping Nito once again. Yeah.
Oh, double win Godfist, and he's going to try and catch him. Good job by MVD not to resist the temptation to panic roll in, because Nito had him dead to rights if he did so.
That would be me. Yeah. a lot of us just panic option, and that's exactly what Kazuya wants you to do. And you know what? I haven't seen a lot of grenades that were usually saving MVD a lot. And it's a little interesting, but so far things are looking pretty even, bro. Still.
Yeah, this is tough. MVD's just trying to slow play it, trying to get in range, just tossing his grenades over and over in order to stay ahead percentage-wise in case it goes to a timeout, or get a couple more confirms. The Cyber from Ledge coming through paying dividends, but it was the weak hit as MVD was still jumping.
Such aggression from both of them, and then to immediately come back to just camping each other out, waiting for the perfect moment. Great grenade.
No back air for MVD, and Element got fisted, and there we go! Wow. Nito carving a path to victory, able to just send him careening and streaming into the ether.
Wins.
The big upbeat call out. Yeah, Kazuya Mishima wins.
Wow, yeah, I mean, he's shown every single time why this stage is so good for him. This was no exception.
And I think at the end, it was just that one back air that MVD went for. I think he was just seeing after images because Nito wasn't in the same zip code.
Yeah. In the end, Nito is one game away. This friendly reminder, this is winners semifinals. Yeah, so it's still a good opportunity for both of them to, of course, whoever advances gets a little bit of an easier path, but easier in air quotes, because, I mean, you got to fight Frog, which has been on fire. He got Big Boss, Andric, like he pretty much dispatched the Mexico team.
Oh, poor. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
It shouldn't be. I'm sad. We cried, lloramos. Y rápidamente, very quickly, un saludito a mi novia que está viendo. Te amo, mi amor. That's my girlfriend. She's watching. So I love her. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
We love the shout-outs on the stream. Nevertheless, man, MVD hoping that the change in venues to Hall of Ashes is going to give them a little more luck, but so far it's been all Nito. And yet a lot of it can be just the damage output so significant between these two. And often it can work in Snake's favor, but it's only if MVD's able to avoid getting hit. And it's been so hard the way Nito's been playing. Spinning right into that big old fist. Big meaty strike, and Nito getting that kill. The fact that you can kind of get that, like, 1-2-3 multi-hit off that move, it's great. And it's like one of the things that kind of lacks in Snake's gameplay is if he doesn't feel comfortable with going with dash attack, it's not like, MVD's mixing in a lot of F-tilt either. He just wants to get a lot of grenades out there, so he makes it so that Nito has the hardest time getting in. But the problem is that when he's doing that, he's not able to threaten in front of him. And there we go. He's just going to get immediately choke slammed from hell.
Yeah, very unfortunate because that's going to be free damage, whereas MVD still struggling to get something started. A perfectly placed Nikita will allow him to take the stock, but still, I to see a little bit of a harder deficit for MVD.
This is how it's going to be. MVD is trying to desperately cling onto the winner's side here. Oh, and he messed up the F-tilt as spot dodge, and Nito, that time, unlike game 3, Nito was able to immediately punish him and wreck MVD's house. This is tough for the Snake main to deal with.
Yeah, I don't know. Hollow Bastion doesn't seem to be the play, at least not with the current playstyle that MVD was trying to achieve. Like the circling around the middle platform is not paying off that well.
It really benefits if you're able to hold center. And MVD cannot hold center the way Nito's playing. He's doing such a good job.
Is it though? Nito's just breaking every single attempt of MVD to either wall him out or like suffocate him. That's the thing. Like look, MVD's forced to be on the right side and Nito's just patiently waiting. I'm waiting for you. As soon as you break that middle ground, I got something for you waiting for you.
Just over and over, trying to wall him out, and that's gonna do on that stock. Close.
That's cute.
I was maybe seeing a little bit too far ahead in the future, but this is tough for MVD. Because the way Nito's playing, he's just not bull rushing. He's playing very smart, very elegantly, just holding shield, sticking back, and making it able to threaten in front of him. There we go. MVD finally built a case and able to penetrate Nito's hitboxes. Yeah, Nito wanted that one.
I mean, you gotta do it. Eventually, one of them could connect, but MVD doing phenomenally right now. Now's the playstyle that it's benefiting and it's working right now. Every single grenade is doing its job, and so far, MVD slowly bringing it back. He needs this in order to bring us to game number 5.
I missed the down smash! How did Nito avoided that, and there we go. That's going to do it. Just the few mistakes that MVD made were the difference, and Nito was absolutely on it. And you can't do much about that.
Yeah. People in chat celebrating, people in chat complaining. It do be like that. That is the essence of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You love it. We all love it. We love hearing Kazuya Mishima wins every single time. It's iconic at this point. And of course,